Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. We have another very exciting day here in crypto. We have Bitcoin currently trading around $44,500 and Ethereum around $2,436. And so Ethereum is falling behind Bitcoin a little bit. We did get news today that the Ethereum ETF has been delayed. However, the final decision is coming up in May, and I do believe that that is going to be approved, just like the Bitcoin ETF. And so we're going to be taking a look at some altcoins today. We're going to be taking a look at the overall market. And I'm going to be providing 3 altcoins that I think can do very well over the next few months during the bull run. And so if you enjoy this content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And also while you're down there, there is a link to Margex that you can also check out for leverage trading. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here for Bitcoin. We can see that we were consolidating between this triangle here. And then we did break out today. That is when we started to see this major push up. And then after that, we did break through some major resistance. And so previously, this was support. We have gone ahead and pushed through that. However, we're at an area now where we're back at resistance. And this is an area that I think is important to keep an eye on. And so we can see previously that we have tested this area here as previous resistance many times. And so we can see that we did this back in December. And then previously we also saw it as resistance here as well. And so that's something to keep in mind, that we could see that same resistance here at this area. And so we could see a pullback to retest the support of this orange line here. However, if we're still looking at the bigger picture here of the entire cryptocurrency market, I still think that we're early for the upcoming bull run. And so we're going to be taking a look at altcoins. And if you're interested in knowing what I am personally buying or selling, you can check out the link underneath the video to Patreon. We have made some very good trades in there the last couple of days here. We bought Caspa when it broke out. We're up over 20% on that position. We can see ALPH here as well. We bought this on the breakout as well here, right around $2. Currently trading around $2.32 today. And so we have some very good positions that we have gotten just in the last couple of days, up over 20%. So make sure to check that out. And so let's go ahead and take a look here at the total altcoin market cap. And so this is something very interesting. This is a indicator that is showing that we've already started the bull run. And so back in 2017, we can see that this indicator was green. During the bear market here, it turned red. And then at the beginning of the 2020 bull run, this indicator started turning green. And so we're seeing that same thing happen here in 2024. The indicator has turned green again. And so that is possibly indicating that we are at the beginning of the bull run. And so this is just focusing on altcoins here. This does not take into account Bitcoin. And so I still think there's a lot of growth with altcoins. We'll be seeing many altcoins that do 10 to 100x returns during the peak of the bull run. And so one of my top picks for an altcoin is Oasis Network. And so this is Rose. This is still trading under $1 billion market cap, and they have some massive partnerships out there. They are partnered with Meta. They're working with BMW. They're working with a Fortune 500 medical company. And so this cryptocurrency is working on the partnerships, and now they're starting to work on the growth of their ecosystem. And so I think they could do extremely well moving forward. They have recently launched Luminex here, which is their DEX. That's the first one to launch on the Rose network. And so this cryptocurrency is one to keep an eye on for sure here. This is IX, and it's currently trading right around 60 cents. And so this has a market cap roughly around a few million. Now, if we compare this to other cryptocurrencies that are focusing on decentralized exchanges, we have Jupiter here that is focusing on Solana ecosystem with a $750 million market cap. We have PancakeSwap here for the Binance Smart Chain, $575 million. Radium, also on Solana as a decentralized exchange, $280 million market cap. We have Joe here, which is focusing on the Avalanche ecosystem at $172 million. And so you can see just by looking at those there that there's a lot of potential and growth for Luminex moving forward. Now, like I said, it's roughly around 4 to 5 million. And so that could easily do a 20 to a 50x in the future, depending on the cryptocurrencies that are listed. And so this is definitely a cryptocurrency I recommend keeping on your watch list. And so one of the next cryptocurrencies I want to bring to your attention here is Index Cooperative. And so Index has launched a large cap index fund on chain with 21Co. Now 21Co is the parent company of ARK21 Shares, who has filed for a Bitcoin ETF. And so we can already see that ARK Invest and 21Co are interested in these ETFs for Index. And so if they're paying attention to it, it's definitely going to get a lot more attention moving forward, especially as ETFs get approved. The Bitcoin ETF has been approved. The Ethereum ETF decision is coming up in May, and so we're going to see a lot more discussion around digital asset ETFs, and that is what Index is focusing on. And so definitely a cryptocurrency to keep on your watch list. We can also see here that it was mentioned by CoinDesk, and so it's focusing on tokenizing the entire value chain. And so they know that there is focus on tokenizing real world assets, and then they also know that they have been bringing assets off chain with the Bitcoin ETF, and so they're looking at the bigger picture here, and they're going to be tokenizing the entire value chain. And so I think this is definitely going to get a lot of attention moving forward. So the next cryptocurrency I want to talk about here is Microvision. This is space. This is focusing on smart contracts and the scalability for Bitcoin. So currently trading right around $20, has a market cap of 46.3 million, and so there's a lot of potential growth for this cryptocurrency. If we take a look at the chart here, we can see this has been consolidating over the last couple of months. It hit an all-time high here back towards the end of November. However, since then we have been consolidating, and this has been acting as support or resistance here. And so we could definitely see this break to the upside. Once that does happen, I would expect this to break a new all-time high. I definitely think that we could see a 2x return here over the next couple of weeks, especially if Bitcoin continues to perform as it has been. And so the last cryptocurrency I also want to talk about here is Tectum. This is another cryptocurrency that I think is undervalued. It has not been through the previous bull run, same as Space as well. It has not experienced a previous bull run, and these are the cryptocurrencies that tend to provide the best returns moving forward. Now, if you look at Matic, it's already been through a couple of bull runs. It is pretty large in size. However, in comparison, these are much smaller, and they have not had the previous hype of bull runs. And so at the peak, I think these will get a lot of attention, and this is why I'm looking into some of the cryptocurrencies that you may not have heard of. However, like I am saying here, those are going to be the ones that provide the best return. And so one other thing that I want to take a look at here as well, since we are talking about altcoins, we can see this is a comparison here between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so we can see that Bitcoin is the candles here, Ethereum is the orange line. And so as we can see here in the previous bull runs, Bitcoin has always led the way for Ethereum. And so we can see Bitcoin went up here, and then we saw Ethereum follow. And so we're going to see the same thing happen here as well. We can see all of these dips. We can see they follow each other pretty closely. However, right now, Bitcoin is leading the way. Ethereum is lagging behind here. And so there's definitely a lot of room for growth here with Ethereum. Once Ethereum starts catching up to Bitcoin, that is when we're going to start seeing a lot of these altcoins start doing extremely well. And that's when we're going to be able to make those massive gains. And so make sure to check out the link underneath the video to Patreon if you're interested to know what I am personally buying or selling. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and I hope to see you in the next video.